Alright, what's up guys, this is Paul here, back for one of our Let's Play videos, and I'm sorry I haven't done one of these in a while. It's just that I've been really busy, well not really busy, I've been in a battle with my sleep schedule, and I know, I'm gonna get someone in the comments going, it isn't a Power Puncher video unless he talks about his sleep schedule, but there you go, my sleep schedule is still fucked up. My biggest downfall is naps. Naps are the death of me, just because of the fact that when I take a nap, I'm like to myself, I'll go to sleep, or I'll wake up this time in about 2 hours. And 2 hours turns out to be like 8 hours, so I went to bed today at 4 PM, I said, I'll have an hour nap, I'll wake up at 5, and I'll be okay, everything will be dandy. And then I look at my clock and I wake up and it's 2 AM, so currently 2:30 in the morning as I'm recording this. My challenge today is to stay up all day until about 10 PM, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm just going to force myself. I'm going to the cinema today with my friend, and I'm going to watch like 3 movies in there, back to back to back, because it's half price on Tuesdays at the cinema, which is decent enough. But yeah, today I'm just going to be finishing, well not really finishing, I'm just going to be doing a bit of work here on the temple, the tree farm temple as I like to call it, and we'll see where that goes. But really this is going to be a little relaxed, chill episode today, as I'm not really in the mood to do anything majorly expansive, if you want to say that word. I go back to university on Saturday, and I don't know, I might do a vlog like on my journey, like in the airport and stuff like that, but to be honest, I'm not too big a fan of airports. Like, I love traveling, like I love going to other countries and stuff like that. The only thing that really intimidates me about it is the fact that if I get lost, like I have really bad self-confidence, and it's not that like I can't do things. If I put my head something, I can do it. It's just that I wouldn't go up and approach strangers and ask them directions and stuff like that. That's just the way I am, and I need to overcome it. It's really stupid, to be honest, but that's the way I am. And there's a spider. Oh god, crushed myself there. But that's just the way I am, and it's one of my not so good habits which I need to overcome. So we'll see what happens. Oops, am I peaceful? No, I'm not, obviously, because that spider spawned. It's one of my bad habits. But I've been reading a lot lately. I've been reading a few books on how to improve self-confidence and procrastination and all that jazz, because procrastination is my biggest enemy. As it is with most people. I mean, it is a hard enemy to beat, I'll say that much. It's just that, yeah, I don't know. How big do I want to make this, actually? I'll go a little bit deeper. We need to go deeper. But, yeah, everything is good, Been chilling out over the holidays, not been doing much, which is kind of annoying me. I wish I had done more. I wish I had done a lot more work. But then again, I don't think anybody did work over the holidays. Well, I asked all my friends at university, and they said they didn't. But yeah, the only thing that annoys me about going back to uni is a humongous traveling journey, because I have to get a taxi to the airport. Once I do that, I have to go to the airport, check in, and sit around for 2 hours, because you have to be there 2 hours before your flight. And then the waiting annoys me, just sitting around doing nothing. You sit around for 2 hours, you go get your flight. The flight's an hour long, and get off the train, get off the plane, go and get your baggage, and then I have to walk to the train station, which isn't too far. I'm not really sure where it is. Oh crap, I'm gonna kill myself here. I'm not really sure where the train station is on the way back from Manchester Airport, but hopefully I'll find it. Then I have to get like an hour and a half train back home, and then I have to get a taxi back to university, which is like 20 minutes. So all in all, it's about a 6 hour journey, actually, which isn't too kind. At least when you're traveling like America, from here, you're just traveling like 7 hours straight on a plane. Now, I'd be okay with that. Like, I'd be okay just sitting in one spot, because then I'd probably be able to read or something. But see, when I'm constantly moving, like here and there, on trains and on a boat and all that jazz, I just don't appreciate it. I can't enjoy the journey, if you get me. But again, I probably just need to ask people for directions more. Need to man the fuck up. Right, so we're nearly done here on the actual surface. I said I was going to make this into a tree farm, and I blatantly copied this design from Ethos Labs. Well, the sandstone design, because that's the same design I'm going to use. I'm really unsure what they actually use this for. It'll be my tree farm, I guess, and I can use it for, obviously, trees. Oops. I've been looking at some redstone designs I want to implement in my server. But I don't know, it's just kind of depressing that I have to go back to university. It's not that I don't like my course or the people there, it's just that the traveling. And my university was like a 30-minute drive down the road. I think I would appreciate it a lot more. But at the same time, I really, I will advise you this: if you get the chance to go to university in another country or like a far away place, then do it. I have a lot of respect for exchange students, especially people who go in the countries like China and Japan and Korea to go to university, because I know I actually was watching a video yesterday from a guy who was an exchange student in America, and he was studying in Japan for 3 years, and I can't imagine how scary that would be, going into an entirely different country with an entirely new language. You know, it's not just that; it's just that people in other countries have different what they think is different. Their beliefs are different than yours. For example, I know in Japan, kissing someone even on the cheek in public is not allowed, but it's looked down upon. Like, public display of affection is really looked down upon in Japan. And even so, like, people aren't very affectionate there. In private, and they have these weird hotels called love hotels, which you would go and rent out for 3 hours if you wanted to have sex. That's weird. It's weird. I want to go to Japan one day just because it's so technology orientated. They even have machines that clean your bum. How weird is that? I'm looking to get about 3 stacks, 64. This is gonna take a while, but oh well. Yeah, I haven't really been outside of the UK. Well, I've been to Spain like 5 times. And I've been to England, Scotland, Wales. That's about it. I want to go to Japan, and I want to go to America this year. Hopefully, everything goes right. I'll be able to go to E3 or another expo. Speaking of expos, I'm going to the London MCM Anime and Games Expo in I think it's May 25th and May 27th. I'm pretty sure me and a couple of my friends are going, or me and Nal are going at least. If you don't know who Nal is, he's the guy I did my last video with, Survival Archway. So I don't know, it'd be cool to see if there's anybody going from my fan base. You know, if you live in London and you're going to that, let me know. And I'll see if I can do like a small meetup with a few people. Because I know someone contacted me on Twitter saying they're going and they wanted me to meet up with them. And I have no problem with that. I mean, I don't know, people always message me saying you get freaked out when people come up to you and ask you stuff in real life. I don't, like, it doesn't happen too often. But when someone does, notice the voice or notice me, I have no problem talking to them. I mean, I'm a normal person. It isn't as if I'm some sort of arrogant asshole who's like, oh, I'm better than you because I have 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not like that. It's something I do for a hobby. But saying that, I don't reply to all my private inbox messages just because there's too much. I get about 100 a day, and I reply to about 20% of them, or at least I try to. But if you want to contact me, the best way to do that's on Twitter. So if you have a Twitter, my user account is PYRAO. So if you send me an @ I usually reply to all my tweets. My tweet count's coming up to 20,000. I mean, I think I have one of the highest tweet counts of all the YouTubers that do games, just because I reply a lot to my fans. And I'm on Twitter a lot. I mean, it's not that I just stay in all day. I do stay in a lot, unless I'm going out to get drunk or going out to the town to get my hair cut. Or I'm gonna, I think, as I said, I'm gonna go to the cinema tomorrow and watch like 4 movies. But I have my mobile all the time, and I have 3G, and that allows me to easily, go on the internet anywhere. And Twitter is a very easy to access website on 3G. It doesn't require much loading time, so it's all good. How do we get this done? We are. Let's see if we can get much done with this. Probably not, and I'm probably gonna need to fix underneath it, which is gonna take up a lot of blocks. but we'll see. I know a lot of people will be asking me to cut this out, but to be honest, I want to do it. Don't know. I keeping the gathering part of my Let's Plays in. Give me a second here. Oops, can I get up? Yes, I can. Give me a second here. I'm back. I forgot what I was talking about though, which is not good. Not good at all. Anyway, let us do this here. I don't know how high I want to make this. How high are you? 10? Do you know, if you've... What I'm going to talk about, it's the 10 guy meme. Google 10 guy, 10 guy. And it's some guy that's stoned out of his face. And that guy actually lives in Belfast. And he's one of my friends. Which is kind of weird. Also, I was looking at Mojang and there's this guy called Wally. Well, I think that's his like username, Wally. And he's been signed to Mojang for his game Cube World. Now, if you want to look this up, type it in the YouTube search box. It's called Cube World. Oh crap, CUBEWORLD, and it's like it's a voxel-based exploration RPG game. A lot of people will say it's Minecraft, but it isn't. It's just using the graphics are just like pixelated, kind of like Minecraft, but it isn't really. Apologies for the coughs. Coming down again with the flu. Not good at all. But regardless, I'm looking forward to going back to university just because I want to I want to give it a good shot this term. You know, I want to put my effort in. You know, last term I missed a lot of lectures and a lot of classes just because I was lazy. This term I don't want to make that happen. You know, and one half of that is sorting out my sleep schedule. Which is the reason I didn't want to go to classes last term was because I was up until 5 in the morning and had to get up at 9 AM for a lecture. And going to a lecture at 9 AM with 3 hours sleep is not good at all, guys. I'll just tell you that now. Now, do I want... Yeah, I probably do. I'm gonna put glass over the top. I'm gonna need to go and collect sand, aren't I? So I'll have to go this way. An easy way to get sandstone actually would be just to go over here and dig down and then dig all around me, wouldn't it? That would probably be the best option I have here. So let's do that. There we go. Oh yeah. This is a lot easier than actually just getting. What was I gonna say? Completely forgot. Once more. Yeah, it's a lot easier. I'm starting to turn night now, so it'll probably be in my best interest to get out. Get back over there. But yeah, looking forward to this term just because I'm learning Java. Java's a good language because Java coded Minecraft. And hopefully I want to get some mods underway. I know I've been saying it for a while now, but you know, I want to get mods going. The more I code, the better programmer I become. Look, there's a lighthouse there. Very nice. Sleep down here on my bone. Let's get up. How long have I been recording for? I don't know. I just wanna... I need sand, don't I? Well, in the meantime, I may as well throw this sand in here. And I have no coal left. Typical. Hopefully I have coal down here. I really should turn this into like a railway system, but then again, you know how long I take with my railway systems. It takes me forever to actually make them. So we'll do that now. Let's fix this up. Yeah, I'm thinking of just recording a parkour map. Coal. There we go. Any sand in here? There's one. Probably won't help too much. And none here. And there's one piece of coal. Take that. Swiftness potion, I'll take that, why not? Them reeds are growing quite finely. Doesn't even make sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go over here and harvest a good lot of this glowstone. Is there even... No, not glowstone. Is there any sandstone underneath it? No, I just realized yesterday. There's 8 terms left until I finish my degree. That is if I actually make it through those terms, but that's still a scary thought. The fact that my degree is over soon enough. No, soon enough, but you know. 1/9 of it has been completed. Which scared me. Time goes too fast. My brother's doing his GCSEs this year, and I just realized that. I thought my brother was in like 4th year. Wasn't doing his GCSEs the next year. GCSEs are like an exam you do to progress to. Well, I don't know what I could compare it to, because you guys in America basically do an exam at the end of middle school, you would say. They go to high school, I think. I think that's what it is. This way, let me chug this down. There we are. Oh yeah, leave me a comment saying, is there anything good in the cinema at the moment? Because obviously I'm going to go to the cinema today, around like 15 hours, and watch some movies. So if you haven't been to the cinema, don't recommend anything. Although if you have, give me some recommendations, I suppose. Sand. Oh crap, that's annoying. Effective coal and charcoal can't be mixed. This sandstone should do. So let's go around the back here and do some stuffs. Don't really want to do much, just want to cover this all up. There we are. I can tell this isn't going to be enough, but we'll do what we can do today. You know, I was looking at games I want to play this year, and there was a lot of good games coming out. Especially Bioshock Infinite and Mass Effect 3. Oh boy, am I looking forward to those games. I played the crap out of the first 2 Mass Effects. I think I did like 10 run-throughs between those games on different character classes. If anybody hasn't played Mass Effect, the original one, or the second one, go and pick it up on Steam. I think the original one's like a few dollars now. I'm pretty sure it's not any more than $15. So I mean, it's well worth the money. Really great design game. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I figured I would have it. Let me just go and get some more. I really should edit this out, but I'm a lazy guy. You know me. Might as well just use this, you know? It's a lot quicker. Oh yeah, I was watching the football today. Thierry Henry scored his first goal back for Arsenal. I used to be an Arsenal fan, but then I just completely lost interest in supporting teams. I don't know. I just find there's too much hypocrisy in football with fans. Well, with most of the fans. Every time, I'm sure Americans and Canadians and anywhere else in the world can relate to this, but every time someone's team they support win, someone just spams it all over Facebook. Like, oh, good win for the boys today. And then when they lose, they shut up and say nothing. You know, it's a bit annoying. What the hell is this? Oh yes, this is the giant thing I dug ages ago. Is there a dungeon in here? No. Good times. There's a giant tree down there, by the way, from the trees mod I had on ages ago. If you're wondering what that is. I wonder how much time I've actually spent on this world altogether. I have absolutely no idea though. I'm just trying to wonder. Yeah, this is quicker actually. Yeah. Oh, some coal. Oh, I'm in the big league. Coal. What a rare and precious mineral that I have came across. There we are. Oh god. Hop down here. Just get all this. Oh god. Attack of the sand, the killer sand. Right. Keep going, Paul. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. You know, that's always something. See that song? It reminds me of Guitar Hero so much. remember back when the first Guitar Hero came out, everybody was like, "Oh man, this is awesome," and then it's gone now. Activision decided it wasn't worth our time. I know I like Guitar Hero. The thing is, I really wish I could play real guitar, and I'm gonna start one day. I've always wanted to play a musical instrument, but I've never really found myself musically gifted. I mean, I tried to make music before, and I had no idea, and it was so bad, and I really didn't have an interest in music in school. But we were learning about all the different types of notes, and I really wasn't a fan of that. So I don't know, is it worth my time actually learning a guitar if I didn't like learning about, you know, all those fancy what do you call them? I don't know. They're weird notes. I don't know if they're only used in orchestra. I don't know. I don't even know if guitar uses them. But regardless, I don't know. I'll see. I'll see what I can do. What should do. That'll be the last collection for today. I'm gonna use up what I have, and then I'm gonna end the video because I need to go make food. I haven't ate all day. I want to dive into the water there, actually. There we go. I haven't been swimming in a while. Bit random, but I haven't. So let's see what we got over here. And then we'll, they're nearly done. I suppose that should do for glass. That's sandstone. Sand. Any more sand? No. This should do. Or at least I hope it should. First thing first, let's do the ceiling. Alright. Just need me to hop up here. Actually, is that? Yeah, that should be okay. We have 2 spaces. Boom, boom, boom. I really wish Notch would fix the glass texture. I know there's a mod called Better Glass, but it would be great to actually not have to do all that. And I can't wait for the mod API to come out. It's gonna make installing mods so easier. Basically what it is, instead of actually having to go into Minecraft, you just download a file and put it in a folder, hopefully. Or they have like a directory of mods you can upload to. That'd be great. Will this be enough? No, it won't. What happened to like the 64 stack I had? That's probably all it used up anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. This would actually probably be better. There we are. Up, up. Is it this way? Yes. Probably gonna want to collect these if I can get down and get them quickly enough. I wish the torches were dynamic. I wish like when you use the torch, it lit up around you. Notch, why you not install this mod? Not a mod, but basically there's a mod for it. Right, let's get this done. Let's get the basis done of it, and then we'll do what we can after that. Hopefully a creeper doesn't jump in the water and blow this up, because that would be awful. I heard something. It's only a squid, hopefully. We shall see. We are. Yes, we should be okay. What is this? Is it a... I actually think I want to build a Japanese shrine next, because, you know, see those shrines? Search Japanese shrine on Google. I think it'll look really interesting. I think Japanese, now this may be me being a total weeaboo here, but I think Japanese architecture is pretty cool. Like the ancient, Meiji style architecture. Let me just use up all these, and then we shall depart. Probably my best interest to put that there, actually. I don't even know why I'm jumping. I don't have to jump. You know, I was thinking of doing another series after I finish my Archway Survival. Basically, it'll be my Let's Play, except it will be like a mod version where I use mods. So let me know, what do you guys think about that? Should I use mods in another Let's Play? Should I start up a new Let's Play and use mods and change it over time? I don't know. Anyway, that's just an idea put out there. So let me know what you guys think. We'll finish the temple up next time with a shrine, and I shall see you guys later. Paul, signing out. Bye.